Welcome back to another Family Heals episode of Smackdown. First day of the draft, April 26th.
Yep.
How'd you like it?
Yeah, it was.
Not
I
bad.
always think that the WWE draft is kind of dumb, but
I agree. But I guess do it once, every 3 years now?
yeah,
Let's stick to it though. Maybe that would help.
yeah, do it every year.
That would make it better
I
if you
think they
stick
did it
with it.
last year, right? I don't remember.
I don't either. But yeah, we got that all marked down along with this SmackDown episode. We'll start right from the tippity top here from Hulu. We had a Heyman coming and saying Roman Reigns withdrew his eligibility for the draft because he will not be back for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, which I didn't even know you could do that.
I don't think you can. Now you can.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's smart. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, why use a pick on him?
Yeah, he's gonna be the comeback SmackDown anyways.
Yeah.
You would think,
You would
because it's going
think.
to be a bloodline thing down the road, so he's gonna obviously be there. So yeah, he's not eligible, and we'll just see what happens with him. Who knows when he comes back? I don't.
Right.
I know there were some dates announced for him, right?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So next they go, which I thought was funny. They show the performance center, like the NFL draft, since
Yeah,
that was
which-
last week.
It's
That was
ridiculous.
unnecessary. That was
It
stupid.
was a lot of the stuff they did was unnecessary.
Yeah, it was just filler.
Yeah.
You could have thrown some matches in there. I would have rather seen a
Oh,
match.
there were a few.
A few, yeah, but I'd rather see a match than the NXT guys, just sitting around with some, audience members waiting to see who gets drafted.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. Trying to be too much like the NFL, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's what they were kind of riffing on.
Yeah. All right, so then we had the first segment was the contract signing for AJ and Cody.
Yep. Contract signings, I think, are always kind of a waste of time.
Even
'Cause,
more so since they're not doing anything.
Yeah,
now.
when they're not beating each other up.
Usually you get somebody thrown through a table or,
There's none of that. They just talked to each other and then shook hands and left.
yeah, sign the contract.
And it was 15-minute segment.
Yes, it was.
So just a massive waste of time, I feel.
I agree. Like, we didn't need that at all. No. And they don't need to sign contracts. They're already under contract.
Right.
You fight who we tell you to fight.
It's not the UFC.
No, it definitely is not. They don't get a choice.
Right.
So as Cody's leaving, Triple H's music hits, and they announce the first round of the draft.
Yep. So, number one to SmackDown is Bianca Belair. Should have seen that coming.
Yeah, that's fine with me too.
Number two, I thought was going to be Seth, for sure.
Me too.
But it was Jey Uso, which is smart. I guess get the number one contender just in case he wins.
Just in case he wins, yep.
Yeah.
Now, if they picked him to SmackDown and he won, would he automatically default back to Raw?
I don't know.
Because he'd be the Raw champion. Maybe they screwed up there and could have got a free pick.
It doesn't matter.
He's not winning.
He might.
I hope so, but he's not. He's main event Jey Uso. He better win a main event.
The main event, yeah. And he's been winning a lot of main events.
He has. They're building him up. So next one did surprise me.
Yeah, it's a SmackDown Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, just because they really bill him as NXT guy, even though I've seen him a lot on SmackDown, right?
Yeah, not so much recently.
But he was. I remember
months ago.
seeing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they really build him as the NXT guy, the guy that came up,
Yeah.
which was pretty much the only guy, right? I think there was a woman later, but it was the only guy that came up. So
And he was already there. He wasn't even in the Performance Center.
yeah, he was. So then we got Seth going to Raw. So
Yep.
your number one is number two.
So nothing changed except Carmelo Hayes, I guess, is officially on SmackDown.
Yeah. So that was the first round, and Carmelo instantly comes out
Yep, already there.
and challenges Cody
Yep.
to a non-title exhibition. It was a match.
Yeah.
But basically, now if it's not for the title, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
So, I mean, if he wins, obviously it's a big deal for him
Yeah.
to be in line.
But he was never.
Now he got his one shot, and he's going to start lower, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to be a U.S. guy, U.S. title guy.
For now.
Yeah. For now, right.
Until he's not. But also he's a heel, so
I
they
see,
would
and
need to get it off.
I couldn't really figure that out. Not knowing him very well. Like, was he a heel? Was he a
Yeah.
face? Like, he came out, like, people kind of cheered.
That's yeah.
And then, like, he did say some kind of shitty things. And then Cody acted like he was buddies with him, kind of.
Well, I think that's just Cody.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I heard he's nice in real life, too. But all right, so next for me, we had the LWO versus What are they? What's the name?
Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I spelled it wrong, and I don't know how to pronounce it. So
Yeah.
that's what it is.
So
And
it was just a squash match.
well, it was a match to turn Carlito.
Right.
You know, which is confusing because he just ran out after they showed the footage of him taking out Dragon Lee.
Because I think he didn't want any. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, what
but
is
it's
he
also everyone knew it was him. It
Yeah, who was left?
wasn't a secret.
No. But the weird thing was, and then he jumped them both, him
And he ran
and
away.
Ray, and then he
Well,
ran.
he didn't want to get beat up, I assume.
But he didn't run to like the other faction. Like he's not part of it.
No,
He's just running solo, huh?
I think he was mad that he picked Dragon Lee over him to
See-
team with WrestleMania, and then he picked Andrade immediately after, which kind of compounded it.
It did, but I thought he was gonna jump ship to the other one,
Yeah, I don't know.
but he just
Maybe he
kinda
still
bailed on
will,
him.
but also don't just go do your own thing.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's not got many years left. I don't think.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
maybe these two factions can just leave each other the hell alone. It's only been 6 months.
I mean, they think it. Yeah, one of them got. No, they didn't either one of them get drafted yet, right?
no,
No, so maybe they'll get split up, and that'd be
that'd be
a
nice.
nice break for
Yeah.
us. So for me, next I had Braun Breaker
Yep.
versus Cedric Alexander, which
Spear
5
finish. Yeah. Tried to do a handspring kind of crossbody situation, just got speared.
yeah, it was over. Man, I guess he just doesn't.
He dropped the straps before the match.
Oh yeah,
started.
that's what I was like. Okay, well this is gonna last long. So yeah, that was that SmackDown guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they just signed him, right? Didn't they just sign him a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Braun Breaker? Yeah, all right. Keep that in mind.
Hmm.
So then we had Nick Aldis backstage with Stratton and Bailey, Stratton saying she deserves
Title
this.
shot.
Yeah, and Bailey pops in and says, "Okay,
There you go.
beat Naomi and you get your title shot."
Yep.
That was it.
Standard.
Basically, I feel like I've seen this before.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So next we had Michelle McCool and Tori Wilson come out.
Yep. They are announcing the round 2 picks.
Yep. Did you hear him chanting Undertaker?
Yeah.
So yeah, second round picks. So we have Randy Orton to SmackDown.
Nothing new there.
Nope. Braun Breaker to Raw, which
Yep.
is the one that made me laugh.
Yeah, because they just got
They
him.
just signed him.
Well, that's what happens with a draft.
yeah, I
Things
guess.
can change.
So I know this one would be your favorite, Nia Jax to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Okay. And Liv stays on Raw.
Yep.
She's gonna be the new mommy, so she's got to stay on Raw.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's round 2. Then we got Solo and Heyman, right?
Yep. Heyman's waiting backstage in a parking lot. He's like, "Oh my god, I don't want to be here, dude."
Yeah. You tell
This
he does
sucks.
not. He looks very uncomfortable, but
Yeah.
he looked really like confident in the beginning when he was talking about Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
The tribal chief.
Well, I
and-
think that's different because it's Roman Reigns. I don't think he has much confidence in Solo. Oh, bless you.
he's scared of him.
Oh, bless you.
He's he just looks afraid of him. But so yeah, he's they're mad because they just haven't gotten drafted
Yeah.
yet. Like, and I was thinking that too. Like, okay, so the big faction, the bloodline,
Well,
the
right
new
now,
tribal
there's
chief.
only 2 of them.
I know, but still, like
Yeah.
they're supposed to be the big baddies and the next big thing, and they just haven't.
Well, I think
drafted yet.
I think that's the point. Is that like no one respects Solo as much as Roman or whatever. I think
Okay,
that's
good.
What they're going with.
If that's what they're going with, I like it.
Kevin just jumps him from behind.
Yeah. Well, I liked Heyman's face when Tonga came up.
He's like, oh.
And then Owens, jumps them both, gets a hold of Tonga. So, and that cut away to Belair coming out to interview. She
Yep.
didn't say much except
Yeah, just put over Jade.
yeah. And then the Kabuki Warriors came out, and then they were all talking crap in Chinese.
Yeah, and then Jade came out,
And again, they were just talking.
and they were just talking.
They were chirping
yelling
at each other. Nobody touched anybody or anything. So
And then from out of nowhere, just flying out from the back
Yep.
is a big old fight.
yep,
Owens and the Bloodline.
yep,
And then tides turn. Owens getting beat up real bad, and Randy Orton makes the save.
makes the save.
Yeah,
Yep. So didn't expect that, but
I mean they were
Why
teaming,
not?
They were teaming with each other before WrestleMania.
I know. I just thought it would be
one and done situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they were done with that. Just because they had the blow of the match, and neither one of them won, and now they went their separate ways.
Yeah.
So, I guess not, because now
Nope.
they're tagging against them at Backlash.
Yep.
So, all right. So then we have the Dudleys coming out,
Yeah, Devon
which was
and
funny
Bubba.
in the rooms they showed. You saw one like Devon was in one room and Bubba was in the other room.
Yeah.
And now they come together to announce. I thought it funny how they split them up, but. So what is this, round 3?
Round 3.
All right, round 3. So we have LA Knight to Smackdown.
No change there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Ricochet, which was picked pretty high for what he does.
I mean, he's killing it.
I know, but I feel like there was so many more people that should be above.
Yeah, well, they only had so many in the draft.
Oh, that's right. The
so-
pool. They did the pool
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, okay. So Ricochet, he went to Raw.
Yep.
Solo, Tonga, and Heyman go to SmackDown.
Yeah,
So the whole
stay on
bloodline.
SmackDown.
So I guess Heyman is just tied to him no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't going. Yeah, you're staying.
Well, what else is he going to do?
And then Sheamus goes to Raw.
Yep.
Which was it great? Somebody made a comment that Burger King's coming to Raw or something like that. Like, okay, calm down. So yeah, nothing big there. I just want to see how it, all turns out at the end.
Yeah.
Monday will be interesting. See who goes where, if anything changes, but I can't see it.
So, I mean, there'll be more rounds since it's 3 hours long, so.
Yeah, only 4 picks per round though. That's a little low, isn't it? I guess that's all the people they have.
But yeah.
Biggest roster they have. So next for me, we have little Naomi and Tiffy Stratton,
Yep.
and that was not new there.
I was really enjoying it until it was ruined by the person who ruins most things.
Yep, Nia Jax.
Yep. So I was like, oh, this is a pretty solid match so far. And then she attacks Bailey.
So we're looking at a 4-way for Backlash?
No, they already announced it's a triple threat.
I mean, they're going to throw Nia in there because
They
she's not
might,
going to leave him
but-
alone. I mean, she's going to interfere anyways.
I
Might
mean,
as well just throw her in there.
that's next week, so.
I know what I'm saying. She's going to get involved.
Yeah.
Throw her ass in there.
I mean, that would be next week on SmackDown or before the show.
Yeah. All right, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, she destroys Naomi and Bailey, and then Stratton does the moonsault on both.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Just for fun.
Whoever got the knees on that one probably got the
Yeah.
short end of the stick. Then we got the Prophets talking about A-Town Down Under.
Yep.
They're going to beat them at Backlash.
Nope, next week on SmackDown.
Oh, shit,
Not
that's
even
right.
at Backlash.
Yeah, wow, next week. And the A-Town comes in and starts talking back at them.
Mhm.
And then they see Lashley in the corner of the eye.
Then they were like, I gotta go.
Run away. So then we got Karrion Kross and what's his name of his group?
The Final Testament.
Yeah, I just put Cross in group because I couldn't remember that.
Crossing group.
Beating up Dunn and what's his nuts.
I literally wrote, they attacked Bait and Dunn, who gives a fuck?
That's kind of where I was at with
Yeah.
that. Well, they just said they're going to keep destroying everybody
Sure.
until they get respect.
I don't care.
Yeah.
What did they do to earn it?
Nothing. They lost
They're
at WrestleMania.
losers.
Yeah. So Teddy Long and JBL come out to announce round 5.
Yep.
Now, here's a little backstory. JBL. I liked him when he was at APA, right? When he was the world champion, he's one of 2 world champions that I would actually turn the channel when he was on.
Yeah.
When he was champ, he was to me just the worst champion there was.
He's a bad commentator, too.
Yeah, he's not good at anything. He was good at just pounding people into the ground with Ron Simmons, but as a champion, he was so boring to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one was Alberto Del Rio.
That's smart.
Yeah, I would turn the channel for him too. So they come out and announce round 5.
Yep.
So we got AJ to SmackDown, which is smart.
Yeah, but very late on the draw on that one. I thought that was weird that it took till round
5
4 to
rounds?
take the
number one contender.
contender.
Yeah, since Jay went number 1 to Raw.
Yeah.
So the Alpha Academy goes to Raw, which
I don't know how long they're gonna even be together. but
right. I guess
Might as well get all 4.
Yeah, they got a spot
while
now.
you can. Yeah.
Yeah. Andrade to SmackDown.
Yeah.
And who's this woman?
I don't know much about her.
What's her name? Kiana
Kiana James.
Kiana James to Raw.
Yep.
So she's the only other NXT one, right? Yeah. So I don't know anything about her here. They showed a nice little package of her, but she looks fine, and
Yeah.
she's on Raw, which already stacked with women,
Yeah.
the good ones.
Well, we'll see if any move on
Yeah.
um, Monday.
Yeah. So then we got the main event, right? Is that what's next for you?
Well, Aldous did an interview where he announced the matches for Backlash that Bailey will defend against Tiffany and Naomi, and the Bloodline will face Orton and Owens.
Okay.
And then the main event.
Okay. So I did see that. I just didn't write it down.
Okay.
Yeah, Hayes is pretty good.
Yeah.
He brought out a little extra in Cody, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some new moves, some new counters. I always feel like since Cody's like way up here, like he's just tippy top right now. There's just no denying it. And then a new-ish guy coming in, it's got to be like, wow, this guy's good.
Yeah, no,
You know what I
he's
mean.
good. He's real good.
That'd be like a rookie quarterback playing against a great linebacker who just sacks him every time. Like,
Yeah.
damn, that guy's good. You
Yeah.
know. But yeah, they both look good together. They had good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll say that. And Hayes is pretty damn athletic.
Yeah, no, he's going to go someplace, and he's going to go someplace quick. So.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so obviously Cody wins with the Crossroads.
Yep. I mean, he wasn't going to lose.
No,
But
definitely
Styles cost him.
not. That's my
Which
only
honestly,
thought.
I was hoping was.
I thought he would jump in and do something, but
Yeah.
it just didn't.
He showed up at the end. And they
He
just
did.
a little face off.
They just don't want to. They don't want to fight yet.
No.
I guess they're saving
Save
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as
AJ
well.
only fights in special occasions.
It's only a week. Yeah.
Yeah, that is next Saturday.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay, so we won't be doing a SmackDown next week. We'll skip over that one. Probably won't be much to go over anyways. So yeah, on another note here, I wrote down the
off-screen picks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so-
got them too.
Baron Corbin to SmackDown.
Yep.
So I guess an NXT guy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this? Elba Fry and
Elba Fire and
Fire.
Isla Dawn.
to Raw.
Yep.
The OC to SmackDown.
Yeah.
I guess they had to go somewhere, right? Ivar to Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Cedric
And
Yeah,
Shante Adonis.
to SmackDown, which this is the first time I saw Cedric Alexander wrestle in a long time.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah. Shayna Baszler, who I forgot was there,
And Zoe Stark.
and Zoe Stark both go to Raw.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that Zoe Stark to kind of blow up.
Yeah.
She seems good to me.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's fine. She's all right. Yeah, that's our SmackDown.
Yeah.
That was probably a quick one. We ran through that pretty quick, but with not many matches and a lot of just lottery stuff.
Yeah.
This will probably be our Wednesday, our Raw review too.
Yeah.
Will
More
probably be
likely than not.
a lot like this, which is fine. Like, let's get it set and let's get it going. I got no problem with that. So, yeah, well, that's going to be it for us. We're the Family Heels at...
TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Yes.
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 Right. Well, drop a like, comment, sub, all that stuff.
Yes, especially sub. I don't care if you like or comment. Just get a sub on there.
It all helps.
It all helps. I don't know what we're building towards.
It doesn't matter.
We're just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
But if we can get those numbers up, that'd be pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
That means you like us.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, thank you for watching. Losers.